What is up, guys, and welcome back to our rebuilding career mode series. This time it's going to be with Newcastle. This is my 6th one we're doing so far. Obviously Newcastle is one of the relegated teams that got relegated in real life, but I mean I did them kind of so late because they've got kind of a better team out of the other teams that I've done. But also I mean, I'm not really doing kind of the better teams as well because I just don't see the point in them. I mean, with Chelsea, Man City, Arsenal, even Man U, you can win the league basically in one season with them if you buy the right players. So, I don't think I'm going to do the better teams. I'm not quite sure yet, but obviously we'll win Newcastle this time. And here's the squad now. They have Doumbia on loan. Now, Doumbia was going to be my striker for this season, and obviously I was going to see how much Mitrovic did grow. Mitrovic is starting at a 77, obviously 2 ratings behind Doumbia. But yeah, onto the actual kind of players I needed. I thought I needed a lot of new defenders. I thought I needed a new right back, new left back, well, new full backs really, a new centre back instead of Colaccini, maybe a new winger, a new cam, and maybe a new CDM. So we needed a lot of changes. And to be fair, Newcastle do have a lot of money. Kind of starting off in the game, so it was kind of a good advantage. But all around, I didn't think the team was bad. But the first player we was going to buy was Leighton Baines. 10 million plus high drive, 82 rated, 30 years old. I mean, hoping I'm not going past the 3rd season with this. So as Leighton Baines hopefully will grow to be a good player. And also I brought in this kind of squad rotation centre back Mandy for hardly any money whatsoever. 77 rated, 23 years old. You can't really go wrong with that. And also Mario Fernandes, a good right back really, good 79 rated, very good for the price I got him for. And also Iceland's kind of hero in the Euros now, Gylfi Sigurdsson. He came in for De Jong plus quite a lot of money really. I think I overpaid for him a bit, but hopefully he was going to kind of make up for it. And also this Swedish centre-back who also plays alongside Ibra, I brought him in for a bit of money. And also Jordan Henderson, obviously from Sunderland in real life, but I don't really care because he is quality. And I thought I did need a few squad rotation players, so I decided to bring in Matt Distiglio. He is 76 rated. I decided to bring him on loan, and also I decided to bring Callum Chambers on loan as well. I didn't want to pay any money for them too. I just thought they'll help out in the fullbacks positions, and if anyone gets injured or sent off, then there they are. But anyway, this is the table halfway through the season, and as you see, we're actually doing pretty well. We're sat in 4th on 35 points, 1 point behind 3rd, which is Liverpool. I mean, Chelsea and Man City was kind of running the way of it, to be fair to them. I thought, they was looking like they was going to win it. I mean, Chelsea, they're 10 points in front of us and we're in 4th, so it kind of shows you. And also Watford, Crystal Palace and Leicester are in relegation spots. But anyway, the first signing of the January transfer window was Jan Vertonghen on a pre-contract. Most of my signings in the January transfer window was pre-contracts, and the same with this guy. Zlatan Ibrahimovic, 250k, a lot more than I wanted to spend, but an 89 rated striker, you just can't go wrong with that. But a signing that we did actually make for a bit of money was Joe Hart. I thought I needed a bit of more of a quality goalkeeper, and for that price I wasn't really bothered, to be fair, because I had quite a lot of money. And also West Ham's new signing for Gulli, 81 rated at 26 years old. I brought him in, a bit more money than I expected to pay for him as well, but I don't really care because he'll be a good right winger for our side next year. But anyway, as you see, we didn't do that well in the Capital One Cup. I think that was our 3rd round, and also in the FA Cup we didn't do very well in that either. So losing to West Brom and losing to Chelsea, not the best of cups really, and was hoping to do better in the next season. But as you see in the league, we did didn't drop down any places. I mean, we stayed where we was, finished in 4th was the main thing, and obviously kind of qualified for the Champions League with obviously a playoff round. So we was only 1 point behind Man U, which was in 3rd, which was actually a really good result I thought. And obviously Chelsea and Man City did end up finishing 1st and 2nd, but Watford, Sunderland and Aston Villa all went down. But anyway, our pre-contracts was here: Zlatan, Ibrahimovic and Vertonghen, hopefully making this side better quality. But obviously the thing is, this season I did think to push for the title I had to make better signings, kind of more quality signings, and a lot of the players I did buy last season was going to kind of help me in swap deals and help me to buy better players. But the first thing that happened was Bayern Leverkusen actually, thought they'd match my counter offer for 18.5 million for Gylfi Sigurdsson, and as you see, we do sell him and get 15.5 million for him, so not bad really for a 79 rated guy, because he didn't go up any ratings, so I thought that was quite a good bit of money. And as you see here, Aymeric Laporte moved to Everton last season, 22 years old, 83 rated. We're going to buy him for 10 million plus our Swedish centre-back, and also a massive signing, that is Dani Alves. He comes from for 8 million plus Fernandes. A bit overpriced, but, you know, the main thing is we get 5 ratings higher in that right-back position, and the new cam we brought in was Ross Barkley at 81 rated. Hopefully, he will go up, you know, when simming games, because obviously I don't sim games in this series. I do sim games in the series. I don't play any, just sim all the way through, and, you know, hopefully we end up, doing well in the end. But anyway, I needed a sub-goalkeeper, so I brought in John Ruddy. You know, he was 75 rated, not bad really. And also, man, 2 new CDMs that I was bringing in, both from Arsenal, Aaron Ramsey and Jack Wilshere, both 83 rated, both still quite young. I was quite glad with these 2 signings, because I thought I didn't overpay for them at all. I thought I got a good bit of money for them. And as well, Arsenal actually bought Wijnaldum. Now, my thing was around this. I was trying to buy Mkhitaryan because his contract did run out. Don't get me wrong, as you see, we're actually going to sign him for quite a bit of money. But, you know, that Wijnaldum deal came through and helped me quite a bit. So I thought, might as well sell Wijnaldum for a bit cheaper than I normally would have. But, you know, we signed Mkhitaryan for like 5 million more than we got money from Wijnaldum. So I thought that was a fair deal. And as you see, obviously, this is the squad shaping up for next season. And, you know, look at that defence. 84, 84, 84, 85. Just can't go wrong with that. Even Joe Hart's 84. Our subs, obviously, I'd liked a new CDM instead of Colback, maybe a 79 rated guy. But the thing is, the bench is very, very strong. I mean, the 2 centre-backs are both 80. And actually, halfway through, we was actually top of the table, which, you know, was I kind of expected, because our squad looked like a winning side really. It was better than everyone else's. We was only 2 points above Spurs, but we was obviously 7 points above 3rd place Arsenal. So I was quite happy with that, and I thought it was quite going well, because I mean our goal difference was actually pretty impressive as well. As you see on the screen, it is quite high. But the thing is, the relegated teams at the moment were going to be Hull, Derby, and Crystal Palace. Come on, Hull, get higher, mate. But the only signing we was going to make in January was Mario Götze. Ross Barkley, plus quite a bit of money. I mean, it overpaid again, but the main thing is we got an 86 rated instead of an 83 in that cam position. And as you see, the final, obviously, at the end of the season, we actually won the Capital One Cup, which is sick. We obviously got to the quarterfinals of the Champions League against Chelsea. We lost against them. I would like to have got a bit further, but in the end, I mean, you can't really help it sometimes. But we did make up for that by winning the FA Cup. So we've won the Capital One Cup. We've won the FA Cup. Can we win the league this season? Can we win the treble? And as you see, we do win the treble. We finished first, above Spurs still. You know, it's kind of a 2-horse race really all season, except we kind of, you know, pushed past them at the final stages. Actually, we finished on 82 points with 37 goal difference. Third, well, actually fourth, third and second actually finished quite close. So, you know, it was quite a fair season round then. But as you see, Everton went down with Derby and Hull. Not really expected about them 2 clubs, but Everton got relegated. I mean, that centre-back nicked off him Laporte obviously didn't really help. But as you see, this is the final squad report. And as you see, look at this growth, man. It's green everywhere. You know, Lacazette's went up, you know, 84, 80s. There's loads of 80s, high 80s anyway. And it's just a brilliant squad. Look at Mkhitaryan, 87 rated. That is mad. It's fantastic. It just shows you how, you know, we kind of helped winning the league. And as you see, some of the players that started having really lower ratings, you know, when I first got them, you know, just going higher. Also, Zlatan was, you know, kind of dropping ratings. He is old, you know, I do expect that. But the main thing is, we finished this, you know, this episode in the 2nd season. We win the Premier League in the 2nd season. I think that's the 3rd time we've done it now. So, pretty impressive to say, to finish in the 2nd season, really, and win it. But anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed the episode. If you have, please hit the like button, subscribe if you are new, and guys, I'll be seeing you later. Peace!